All right, how's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here today, bringing you guys a new way of streaming here, I should say. Streaming from a little bit of a new setup here. Got set up downstairs here, ready to go and to watch some hockey. We got it on the actual TV, which is actually pretty cool now. We got it on the TV out there. Got the desk set up, everything down here. New microphone, new keyboard, new little bit of everything. New webcam. We're rocking in the new equipment today. But we're getting ready to go here. We also have some new updates for these streams. I've been really hard at work on the back end for stuff that you guys have not been able to see yet. But I have been working on making some automation features and doing some pretty cool coding projects in the background to make this stream a little bit better. This ticker now above me is now automated. I don't have to touch it at all. It will automatically update for the latest scores. So you'll see that throughout the night. My hands will be away from the keyboard and we'll still be updating. I'm also working on trying to develop a little bit of a chat bot so that while we're live, I could just say, hey, Dougbot, how we looking in the MLB right now? And it'll go and break down what's going on in the latest MLB games. So, we're here ready to go. I've been working on those in the background because those would be pretty cool to have. Oh, Pirates got another run, 4-2. That's pretty cool. Let's go, Pirates. Let's go. But yeah, anyway, we're here ready for Game 2 between the Florida Panthers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Game 1 was an absolute embarrassment for Carolina, and they just couldn't get anything going. Florida just absolutely put on a clinic on them. Carolina needs to get out of the gate, be a bit more aggressive, play a bit more like we saw last night, where you're a bit more aggressive on the defense. Last night's game between the Stars and Oilers, there was a lot more aggressiveness on the defensive side of the puck, which led to a lot of opportunities. It seemed like the game on Tuesday, game 1 here, was a bit more, should I say, passive. Both teams were just really kind of letting the other do what they wanted to do in the end, and then eventually force it out through a through a dump out or something like that. I want to see a bit more aggression on the defensive side of the puck, especially for Carolina, because that's where your season lies. I mean, Carolina, if they don't win this game, it's going to be very tough to win this series. Going down 0-2, and not to mention going down 0-2 against Florida, not to mention going down 0-2 against Florida, now going for 2 on the road, is going to be incredibly hard for Carolina to bring this series back to Carolina with anything less than 3 losses. So basically, you're going to have to win one of them in Carolina and then win the last 3 games. Because I don't know if Carolina sweeps in Florida. Just saying. So, I'm watching this game and I'm pulling for Carolina. It doesn't matter to me who wins. I kind of want to see Carolina get out of this because I want Edmonton to pull this out and I don't want to see a repeat of last year necessarily. But I don't really have too much of a preference either way, so I could go for either team winning if I'm being completely honest. Okay, let me see how the stream's looking. How are we looking on our up here? Still looking pretty solid. Nice. We have not gotten down to the pixely streams yet, which is amazing. But yeah, anyway, looking for this game, Carolina has to get a win here because you probably at best split in Florida. Florida has been a tough team to play, and they got all cylinders firing. So you gotta win tonight, and then you gotta split Florida. You can't come back with 3 losses. If you come back to Carolina with 3 losses, you might as well call the season over because you're not going to be able to win the last 3 straight against Florida. I'm calling a spade a spade. That's not going to happen. Florida, this game is pivotal for you too. I mean, you can very easily win the series even if you drop this game, but a win here all but cements a series victory in my book. I don't see Florida, dropping 2 games at home. And if you get 3 wins and you still have 3 games to go, I mean, let's just be realistic. I mean, it's tough to drop 3 straight in the playoffs. Possible, but for teams of these calibers, I don't anticipate these teams, either of them, to drop 3 straight. So we'll see what's going to happen here, but we're getting ready for the first period of action here in Carolina. Carolina finds themselves down 1-0 in the series. So we'll see. We'll also keep an eye up top on the NBA Eastern Conference Finals starting at 8:30. So that'll be actually tipping off here in about 15 minutes. But here we go with the puck drop, the opening puck drop of the first period at center ice, and it's going to be won by Carolina. So we'll see if they can get anything going on an early offensive push here, as it's going to be dumped back into the Florida end. And seeing a couple of quick hits early. And Florida steals it away. They're going to get a nice rush. They have an opportunity, but it's not much of an opportunity. It was basically a 3-on-4. You're not going to win that. All it's going to do is just get the puck into your end, and then you got to play puck control, which Florida is seeming to do right now. As we have a little bit of a scuffle for the puck on the far corner. Trying to see what is going to come out of it. And Carolina successfully dumps it out. Florida having to give chase back at their own blue line. And they're going to dump it in to be picked up by Carolina. Once again, just trying to get out of the zone. Florida intercepts, passes it cross corner, cross rink. And back in behind the Carolina net. Florida still maintaining possession here. Doing a couple little passes back around the net, trying to bring it around. Who is that? That is number 22, it looks like. With the puck, going to send it back to Tkachuk, who's going to lose possession, give it over to Carolina, and they're trying to maintain possession and get out of the zone. But Florida going to intercept it. 3-on-2. Shot, score for Florida. And just like that, Florida is on the board early here. 1-0. You can't have that happen if you're Carolina. That just can't happen. Who was that on the goal? I mean, that was a nice takeaway by Florida in the offensive end. They just pull it right away there and pass it around. And that was number 42 on the goal. Wow. Yeah, right there on the takeaway was number 9, backing around to Tkachuk, I think it was. Yeah, it was 9 to Tkachuk to 42 into the net for the goal. Right around the goalie. So here we go. Carolina winning the ensuing face-off. Down 1-0 already. Just a minute and a half into this one. And Florida maintaining some offensive pressure. This is not looking good for Carolina. Carolina needs a big shakeup and fast. I know it's tough to say that a minute into the game. But here we go with an offensive push. But it's going to be broken up. So Carolina still trying to have a shot off in the offensive end. Let's see if they can get anything with it. Going to keep it just inside, but losing control. And Florida is easily able to send it to the neutral zone with possession. Going to dump it in around. And Carolina takes possession. And it's picked off by Florida, having a chance, but it's not much. It's a 2-on-5. Florida just desperately trying to keep it in the zone, but they can't. So Carolina will take over in the defensive end, trying to push it through to the neutral zone. There it goes. Going to clear it into the offensive end. And let's see. Carolina trying to maintain possession, but there's a lot of Panthers around, and they managed to clear it into the neutral zone for the Canes to take over. Oh, boy. So here we go, back into the Canes offensive end, but the Panthers are going to try and clear it out. They do clear it out all the way back into the defensive end of Carolina. Wow, that was a deep dump. So let's see here now into the Canes offensive end, fighting for the puck. Can the Canes come out with it? They do. Get a shot off on Bobrovsky, but not going to go home. Bobrovsky not going to let the easy one in. And the puck is out of play over the glass. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of things here. Real quick. All right. There we go. So, yeah, right now, that shot against Anderson was it's a beauty. Right where it needed to be. Putting Florida up 1-0. And now in the Carolina offensive end, the faceoff is won by the Panthers, but the Canes taking it back. Trying to get it in, trying to shoot back, not going to get there. Still maintains possession, gets a shot off again. And this is where Florida takes it out of the zone as it was blocked by a Florida defender. So here we go. Now the goalie coming out to play a little bit for Carolina as the Canes are trying to take it out, but the Panthers going to keep it in the end. Let's see. Can the Canes clear it out? They do, but it goes right back into the possession of Florida as they're going to send it back around the net. Now this might be the Canes' opportunity to get this puck out of the zone. Maybe. Maybe. Oh no, a pass is picked off by Florida. Has a chance at a goal, but not going to get there. Beautiful block by number 44 on Carolina. Absolutely beautiful diving block. Interrupt the shot. That saved a goal. That one saved a goal right there. So now we're back into the offensive end for Carolina. Passing it around, trying to get a shot off. And it goes into the glove of Bobrovsky. And the Brewers got another run. What a surprise. The Pirates are going to lose another game. Wowzers. I love having this automated ticker. It's so awesome to just have it up there. It is so awesome. So let's see. Florida with an early 1-0 lead on one shot, mind you. Carolina has 3 shots with none of them being good at 15:55 left in the first. Looks like we're about 30 seconds behind looking at that ticker. But here we go. Passing around. Florida trying to take it into the neutral zone. They do. And it goes out of play again. So just like that, we'll have another face-off in the neutral zone. All right. Man, so we are just vibing here. We are watching a pretty good game here. I mean, we're seeing Florida, though. It's a good game, but we're seeing Florida just be all-out dominant right now. Florida has come out with a vengeance. They wanted to continue what they did last game. And it looks like the faceoff at center ice is going to be won by Florida, but Carolina desperately trying to get the puck. And they might have a case at it here. And never mind. It goes back to the Carolina goalie. Oh, boy. Carolina, what are you doing? Trying to pass it wing to wing, up the middle. Gonna get it to the offensive end, but Florida's gonna take back possession. And they're going to put it in the neutral zone. Oh, boy. And now Carolina trying to play defense here. It's a 2-on-1. Has a chance. Not going to get home. Beautiful block there by the goalie, by Frederick. And here we go with a chance, but it's a 1-on-3. You're not going to do any damage with that. So just like that, Florida going to dump it in, back in behind the net. Trying to maintain possession. Can they? Maybe. Maybe. And it's going to go to the near side where Carolina's going to try to send it out. But losing control of the puck, allowing Florida to take back possession in the neutral zone. So let's see. Carolina and Florida looking like they're both going to get line changes off here as the puck is being held back. And Carolina going to have the puck into the offensive end, but again, it's a 2-on-3. They're not having the numbers advantage at all. So now we're back into a traditional offensive session, and can they do anything with it before Florida sends it out? Absolutely not. Florida sending it out into into center ice, and Carolina now having to give chase and play defense again. So just like that, it's going to go back behind Bobrovsky, who will send it out again. Carolina trying to maintain possession. They do, having a chance in the offensive end, but they can't control the puck. Again, struggling with the puck control for Carolina. That's not what we want to see. So now Carolina, ooh, a nasty hit at center ice. Both players going down. Wow. Yeah, Kachuk just taking out one of the Carolina players, not getting a penalty. Not quite what you want to see there. So here we go. Carolina going to send it into the neutral zone via the goalie, trying to take it to the offensive end. But again, they don't have the numbers. Carolina is just not playing with the numbers right now. And Florida with speed now trying to take it in, but it's a 1-on-3. Needs some help. Not going to get it before the puck is broken away. So in the Florida offensive end, Florida's trying to do something with it, but Carolina going to pass it out, and let's see. Trying to take it into the offensive end. Ooh, a nasty hit there against Sebastian Aho by Florida. Is going to stop that idea of a shot. Carolina just trying to keep it in the zone. But I don't think, nope, they don't. And then Florida successfully clears it out. Wow. But if you guys are new around here, don't forget to go over into the chat over there. In fact, you know what? I might add a chat source later on this stream. just so we can see the chat over there, since I have a lot of that empty space. But here we go. Carolina into the offensive end, trying to do something with it this time. Carolina's just struggling on the puck control when it matters. But here we go, passing it around through a traditional offensive look. Trying to pass it wing to wing. Pass, shot! And it's going to go right into Bobrovsky's core, and it's going to be frozen for a face-off. Let's go ahead and add that chat source. Let me add source. Window capture. Call it chat. There we go. Add source. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yes, it is this one. That. Let's do this. Let's do this live here. Well, oh, nope. Gonna trim that much and that much. There we go. We got True North streaming a hockey game. Are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I've been watching. Now that we have a TV downstairs with cable and I can watch hockey, I've been watching playoff hockey. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. But let's see. Let me go ahead and go wide chat. There we go. So we got the chat over there now. Though I am looking forward to seeing these new bots I have in action. I have a couple bots running this stream. Well, one running this stream. I'm working on developing another. But we got up there. That's automated. No hands touching that thing. And the Pirates got another run. Let's go, baby. We're watching the Pirates game too, seeing if the Pirates can pull something off. Some sort of miracle. Not sure if they can. It is the Brewers, but they're fighting back. But anyway, we are back here in Carolina. And let's see, the faceoff is going to be in Carolina's offensive end. This is a huge faceoff. You win the draw, get a quick shot off, and you tie this game right back up. Those shots are the toughest to defend, but Florida wins the crucial draw, and they're going to clear it out successfully. Going to go right back into Anderson and trying to see what they can do. Carolina going to pass it up, quick up into the offensive end, but not going to be able to get there. Collision against the boards. Both players going down there, and a fight for the puck begins behind Bobrovsky. Trying to see who's going to get possession out of this and what's going to happen, because Carolina needs to get some offensive chances. They really have not had chances. And just like that, the puck stays into, and it goes back to Carolina. We have a delayed penalty on Florida. Are we talking delayed penalty on Florida? Let's see. You know, saying when will the 8-bit streams return? Well, not sure. I don't know if I want the 8-bit streams to return, man. We actually upgraded the Wi-Fi while I was at my last semester of college, so this is all, we're all hooked up with Wi-Fi now. Got the new microphone that I can do the things. Ooh. I enjoy it. I got a whole new setup coming on down here, so we're gonna have a setup down here and a setup for me recording and all the other stuff I do upstairs. So. But yeah, no, apparently it was not a power play. Anyway, Florida 6-0 on the face-off circle. And Carolina does get the face-off there. But Florida is good on the draw and going to send that puck clear back out. Oh, man. Carolina's just getting pummeled right now. They're just getting bullied. Carolina needs a change of pace from, like, now. They need something to go their way. Big. And that pass did not help. Losing control of that pass, allowing Florida to have a chance to pressure and get control. Oh, man. And just like another miscommunication on a pass. That's killing that and puck control. Ooh, it just updated. But anyway, that's what's killing Carolina right now. So let's see. Carolina having to play tough defense. It's a 3-on-4 for Florida in the offensive end. Trying to play it around. Not going to get home. And the puck goes out of play. Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing out of Carolina right now. They are just not... They're not performing the way I would anticipate. At all. I was hoping to see a little bit more fight out of Carolina early in this game, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. It's almost like Carolina just came in and said, we're going to see what happens and hope for the best, but we're not going to game plan. So let's see. Carolina trying to get the puck out of their defensive end, and they will. Pushing pressure into the neutral zone. It is a 3-on-4 shot. No shot. Trying to see if they can get it to Bobrovsky. They can't. Florida doing a nice job of breaking that up, but the puck stays in their defensive end. And let's see, Carolina trying to maintain control in the offensive end for a critical possession here. And they're going to be able to do it. Passing it around, shot towards Bobrovsky, and right on into the glove. Man, Carolina is just not... Like, they're getting some shots off. And that shot by Stankoven was really good, but it hit off his own play. It hit off his own teammate. Hit off his own teammate and didn't make it to the net. That had a shot. The way that angle was going, they showed it, and that was when I thought they had a shot, and it didn't get there. It deflected off the calf of one of his teammates and didn't get there. It was on a good angle. But Carolina just with the miscues tonight. Having a lot of trouble with the miscues, and that is not going to work to their favor as this game continues. At all. At all. I was hoping that, again, to see more fight, but we're not. Oh, they put the Pirates in a rain delay. It's not that bad. Come on. MLB's a bunch of softies. It can't be that bad. It was not supposed to be that bad today. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me take a look at the radar and see what's going on. Skip. I don't need your otherwise introduction, whatever. Let's see. Where's the can't be that bad going through Pittsburgh. Come on. What are you putting a rain delay for a garden variety shower? Bro, the MLB is the softest league I've seen. Huh. Oh boy. But anyway. Oh, hello. We're here. Carolina really needing to get something going here. Talking with Rod Brindamore. Trying to see what his game plan is, what his thoughts are going forward in this game. And you got a lot of questions to answer, buddy. You got nothing. You got nothing. Steelers Green Bay on Sunday night? Yep, y'all getting Rodgers. I think that's kind of what the schedule makers were banking on, if I'm being completely honest. They were like banking on Rodgers signing with the Steelers. And I mean, realistically, I do think it happens. It's just a matter of when. Because it's either Rodgers retires or he signs with the Steelers. I think part of what Rodgers was trying to do was trying to hold out hope that maybe Minnesota would sit J.J. McCarthy for one more year to learn under Rodgers, because he wants to finish the cycle. But that ain't going to happen. So he's going to have to make his decision soon. But again, I think the Steelers have a problem with Art Rooney saying there's no deadline on Rodgers signing. So let me get this straight. Rodgers signs the Saturday night before week 1. You'll let him start? That can't be right. I mean, you gotta set deadlines, Rooney. What are you doing? You're being too soft. Well, let's see. Carolina once again with a chance in the offensive end, but it goes right to Florida again. Wow. Wow. Also, I did do some research. I might be having another couple game day vlogs for the ECHL for the Comets. I saw that the Comets are coming to Wheeling a couple times this year, so, you know, I might need to go down to Wheeling for one of those games. Catch another Comets game in person. Shot for Carolina, but it's blocked, and Florida going to have a chance now to push it up. But it's 3-on-4. Not going to be able to get home. Needing help. Wow. Trying to see Carolina trying to play defense, but Florida having a chance. Shot! Not going to get home. It's wide, and Carolina trying to take it out. But Florida picks it off. What a surprise. Wow. Also, I am hoping to get to a couple Steeler games this year. 1 or 2 this year. On top of that. So, you know, a couple of game day vlogs for you to look forward to. And Florida shot! And it's a goal. Wow. Strongbow behind the goal. Man. What are you doing, Carolina? Let's see. They go off Kachuk. Watch him back at that goal. Puck goes right in behind the net. Yep, it goes off of Kachuk. Right off Kachuk's stick. Wow. So now with a 2-0 lead, Florida's just sitting pretty. Wow. I can't believe it. Oh no, did go off the stick. Yeah, did go off the stick of Kachuk. Wow. Man. What are you doing, Carolina? You're not generating chances. Florida has 2 shots on goal and 2 goals. Like this is oh my gosh, this is laughably bad. And Carolina, one of their players has lost the stick, having a chance. Oh my god! Don't tell me we're gonna get another quick goal. All right, Londell getting the shot. Anderson hanging on to it and frozen for a face-off. Seeing a little bit of animosity between Marchand and the Canes. Not surprising after what we saw last time. Considering one of the, I can't remember who it was, but one of the Canes purposely shot at Marchand after Marchand just took him out for no reason on open ice. Man. This is just crazy. This is just absolutely crazy. Like I don't even know what to say. I mean, Carolina, you're done. You're done. Hang them up at this point. So Carolina trying to win the face-off there. Let's see, it was Kachuk, Verhaeghe, and Mikkola as the assist. Kachuk officially credited with that goal for the record. And here we go. Carolina trying to get something going, but again, Florida's forecheck is absolutely dominant. Man. I mean, if Carolina plays like this all 4 games, it's going to be a Carolina sweep. Canes are just not playing with any heart. They're not playing with any urgency. They're not playing with any sense of, we got to do this. I mean, they're almost just lying down and dying. Kachuk, 1 goal, 1 assist, and 1 shot on goal already. Oh, yeah, I did. I was watching that game. I want the Oilers to win it all, man. Because the Penguins are out of it. If the Penguins were in it, I'm pulling for the Pens 10 times out of 10. But if the Penguins aren't in it, I adopt Edmonton. For one reason. Not because of any of their players, not because they're good. Because the Fort Wayne Comets are the ECHL affiliate ultimately feeding into the Oilers. Yes, they're the rejects of the Oilers, so to speak. I mean, it's a developmental league 2 levels below the NHL. But they feed into Edmonton, so I kind of got that connection being there for, 4 years, watching Comets games for the last couple years. If the Pens aren't in it, I'm going to pull for Edmonton. And that was embarrassing last night for Edmonton. I mean, and it was all because Edmonton, they shot themselves in the foot. I mean, that was almost worse than 28-3. Because you figure, if Edmonton doesn't take those stupid penalties that they did in the 3rd period, you're talking that game was maybe 3-2. there were a couple goals. Two goals. One goal was an empty netter, so I'm going to kind of discount that. We discount the empty netter. 5-3 final. Right? 3 of those goals came on the power play from stupid penalties that Edmonton took. Edmonton doesn't take those stupid penalties. You're talking a 3-2 game. Maybe 3-3. Maybe Carolina sneaks in another. Go into overtime where anything happens. But that's just the problem, is that Edmonton just shot themselves in the foot. Big time. Every time you turn around, it was, okay, what's Edmonton doing to hurt themselves now? And we got a penalty. Who's going? It looks like Kachuk's going to the box. All right, so let me go ahead and move the chat down, because we got ourselves a power play. Ooh, I think the boxes are a little bit off. Let's see. Oh, no. Grab. We're fighting the technology, boys. Oh well. We'll just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Carolina needs to do something on this power play. If they can't do anything on this power play, it's lights out for them. I mean, there's no possible way in my mind that Carolina does nothing with this power play and comes back. Because at least last night, Edmonton was winning because of dominance. Right? Edmonton was winning because of dominance, and then Dallas came back because Dallas was playing a heartfelt game. Carolina is playing a game like they're trying to die. The hurricane has made landfall, and it is fizzling out faster than you can say hurricane or whatever. Fizzling out faster than you can say landfall. This is what's happening, is that Carolina, I mean, they're fizzling out. They're not playing with heart. They're not playing the way they need to play. It's bad. I mean, this is beyond shooting yourselves in the foot. This is just not giving a damn and not even trying. I mean, you can't put it any other way. I don't like to call a team out for not trying, but come on, Carolina. Play with some urgency. I mean, yeah, you're playing physically, which I like, but you're having way too many miscues. You're not able to control the puck, and you can't generate opportunities. Those 3 mean that you're going to lose. Oh, never mind. It's not a Carolina power play. It's a Florida power play. My mistake. I thought they were sending Kachuk to the box, but no, they sent a Kane to the box. So that's basically, might as well make it 3-0 here, with the shorthand opportunity trying, but fizzling out quickly. Florida trying to bring it back into the offensive end. All right, the Cane's doing a good job of dumping it out there. They go back to Bobrovsky, who's going to handle the puck and set it right up for his man, number 3. Passing it around, trying to see what is going to happen here. Here comes Reinhardt, passing around to the outside to Eklund, and trying to maintain an offensive possession, but Carolina going to have a chance. It's a 3-on-2 on the shorthand. Can Carolina do it? Oh, that went wide, and that lost it. So now there goes Florida with the puck going the other way. Florida Kitties go meow. They've already went meow, okay? They've already went meow. They went meow last year when they won the cup. So here we go. 5-on-4 in the power play. Big body check at the blue line. Still down, number 17, getting up slowly, but still playing with a shorthand opportunity. Passing it around, shot! Not going to get home, wide open net, but he missed the puck. Oh no, Florida now having a chance at the 2-on-1 shot. Not going to get home, blocked by the body. Oh man. This has been an exciting power play. Trying to pass it around. Florida having a chance. 20 seconds left on the power play. He scores. Verhaeghe on the shot. Wow. Wow. I mean, like this is embarrassing for Carolina. I mean, I'll give them credit. I will give them credit. They really showed hard on that shorthand drive. They had that drive. It was a 3-on-2. Got a beautiful shot off at Bobrovsky. But that's going to get overshadowed because Verhaeghe got the beautiful goal right after. Deflected on the way in. Marchand right there and ready. Who was the deflection? It was number 9 on the deflection. Looks like it was Bennett on the deflection there. So here we go. 3-0. Anderson not playing the way he needs to if they want to win tonight. 3 goals on 5 shots. That is incredible for a stat line. So here we go. Trying to get the puck as Carolina in the offensive end. They need to get something going now. They don't get something going now, it's going to be over. It's going to be over faster than Toronto in a Game 7. Like, if Carolina cannot get this series under control, it's going to turn into Toronto in Game 7 very fast. You have a stoppage of play. Was it an icing? Not quite sure exactly what it was. But yeah. I can't believe it. What is Rod going to change on Carolina? You got to change something. It's 3-0 with 3:31 left in the first. Oh, let's see. Carolina going to get the icing again. Rod, come on, man. You got to make a change. Consider pulling Anderson. I mean, the way he's played today, the way he's played so far, not good. So here we go in the Carolina offensive end after the icing. Again, another pivotal face-off. You got to get a goal on the board here, like, now. And just like that, they lose possession. Florida now going to have a rush. Wow. Florida having a chance again, but not going to get home. And here comes Carolina now with a chance at an offensive push, but it's 2-on-3. 2-on-4, sorry, now. So that's not going to go home. And Carolina just passed the puck out of their own end. Carolina, what are you doing? Wow. Wow. I can't believe it. So Carolina getting hit with the icing here. Man. This is tough. This is tough for Carolina. I mean, I'm just in shock. I'm in pure shock as to how much Carolina is just putting up and dying. But again, part of this, to Florida's credit, is showing Florida's dominance. Bobrovsky being lights out as always. And Florida on the takeaways, taking advantage of miscues, having a chance, not going to get home. And we get offsides. On that last goal, Verhaeghe and Rodriguez on the assists. Let's see, we'll have the Pirates game coming up across the screen again here pretty soon. How bad are they losing? So here we go, getting ready to go. Carolina with the puck in the defensive end, trying to get it out safely and efficiently. And they do it. And they do. Goes back behind Bobrovsky. And they get hit. Was it icing? Not sure if that was icing, but looks like that's going to be what the call is. Man. I don't believe it. Oh, we missed it. Oh, Minnesota OKC Western Conference Finals, low scoring. Wow, 2-2 in the first with 5 minutes off the clock. Low scoring. So let's see. Let's see. You know what? I might consider something. For the next hockey stream, or even in between periods, I might add a shots on goal counter. I feel like that's the next logical thing. Throw a little shot on goal underneath the team abbreviation. So like underneath the FLA, we throw in, you know, SOG 5. I feel like that's the next logical thing, but that's going to be a tough one to update live. Oh, they're still in a rain delay. So here we go. Puck in the defensive end of Carolina. Carolina needing to get some sort of spark before the end of the period. And let's see, trying to push it through, but down he goes. The crowd wanting a penalty there. Crowd is livid. Not going to get it. And let's see. Carolina trying to get an offensive end push again, but once again, Florida just taking it the other way. With 1:40 to go in the first, Carolina trying to get something going. They're going to have a chance, but the sticks get tied up. And there goes the puck back into the neutral zone. And let's see. Was it Florida too many men? You got a penalty. Here we go. Let's see. Many men. Right there, Florida was executing a line change right at the action was right in front of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 skaters right there. One too many. Wait a minute. No penalty? Ref's arm went up, they went center ice, but they never announced it. I mean, you can't... Not that I'm wanting Carolina to win, right? I'm not rooting for anyone, but just in the sheer fairness of the game. Arm is up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, but you had 6 on the ice at one point. Okay, there we go. Good, so they do get the power play. So in the offensive end, you got to make something out of this. Carolina trying to pass it around in the offensive end to get some offense going. And the puck gets cleared. Okay. So here we go. Carolina trying to do something. Bobrovsky passing it around, trying to get back to his net. But a bit of a collision slows him down. Fortunately for Bobrovsky, nobody able to get there. Nobody able to get the puck to the net. So the Canes trying to make something happen on their first power play of the night. See if they can match what Florida did on theirs and get themselves a nice little goal. Nice push. Nice check on the outside. And here we go. Passing around Carolina trying to make something happen here. Florida being aggressive as always, though. Let's see. Over to Aho. Back around to the near corner. And let's see. Passing it around again. They're not getting any good opportunities. Florida not giving up any chances. There's your open lane, but he waited too long. Tries to pass across. Gets shot. Not going to get there. Gets blocked up by a body. 40 seconds left on the power play. Shot for Carolina. 85-mile-an-hour. Stinger not going to go home. Passing it around again. Trying to make something happen. We got a stoppage. Oh. Never mind. End of the period. I didn't even realize the period was coming to a close. That was a nice shot there. Just deflected by Bobrovsky's blocker side. Just like that, we are at end of one. Okay, so here we are at the end of the first. Man. 3 shots to 5. So let me go ahead and actually add those right now. X. Away SOG. SOG. 5. And we're going to set... Oh, nope. Okay, we're going to set this right here. Right there. There we go. I'm going to Control C. Actually, where is it? So if I click on you, paste a duplicate. Where's the duplicate? Where is it? There. Go. Shots on goal. There we go. Property, set that over to 3. And just like that, there we are at the end of the first. Man. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal here for Carolina. They got to get some sort of momentum going. But they're not. They're not. Wow, that Minnesota OKC game is really low scoring. 10 to 12? Well, halfway through the first. You're pacing to about 20-20, give or take. Okay, I mean, that's not super low scoring. It's a bit lower than I would have anticipated. So, we'll see. Pirates out of rain delay yet? Yeah, we had a freaking rain delay. Or are we still in rain delay? Problem is, I can't really easily flip to the game because it's not on a channel it's adjacent. Let's see, 5 to 3, still in a rain delay. How are we still in a rain delay in Pittsburgh? The rain's not that bad, bro. I don't even know. I guess you have some of that by Carnegie, I guess. But, like, this is very, very light. So, the NFL, or for the NHL, or MLB to call rain delay on that, it's kind of low. Kind of rough, I'd say. But yeah, I am looking forward, though, to hopefully get a little chat bot situated so I could just say, you know, hey, Dougbot, how we looking in the MLB games right now? And it just gives a nice little update, nice little check-in on some of the latest news and analysis. Be a nice little pretty cool thing to have, I'd say. I set up all the accounts last night. I'm using Doug's code. He actually has it all open source, which is really nice. Huge shout out to Doug, man. A lot of open source code out there for it that he did. So, I actually have everything ported into my Visual Studio right now. I'm having fun with it. Oh, man. But hopefully we see Carolina come out this next period and actually have some heart. And actually play with some urgency. Like their season's on the line. Because, well, kind of is. I mean, this game for Carolina is pivotal. You lose this game, and you're toast. There's no other way to put it. You drop this game, and you're likely toast. So we'll see. We will see. But the Panthers just absolutely dominant once again in this game. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Let's actually see. Are the Pirates nearby? It does not look like they are. It's 120. Maybe it's not too far. Let's see, let me actually make a note. It's channel 120, so I think I can just go over here. You can actually watch some of the NBA playoff game. We'll watch some of the NBA while we're at intermission here, because there's just not really a lot to talk about for that game. It's just absolute Florida domination. So let's see. We'll see what ends up happening, but Carolina are 1-6 in the last 7 series where they trailed. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Carolina is you gotta make something happen. You gotta get a spark. You gotta get a spark. So right now they're not getting a spark, and that is incredible. OKC has completely blued out their arena. Like, everyone's wearing blue, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. But we'll have to see. I just cannot believe it. I just cannot believe it. Carolina is just, they got to get something. I don't even know how you do it. Maybe you make a goalie change? Something? Some sort of spark? Shake up your lines? Maybe throw on some people that you wouldn't normally have on a line together, see what happens? Because right now, whatever you're doing, it ain't working. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing multiple times and expecting different results. And OKC is on a scoring run, man. They are on an absolute heater right now. They are on a heater. Wow. Wow. Well, we'll see. I go back to 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, I can number flip. So I might want to get like a little whiteboard or something over there to have the channels I go to now memorized. That way I could just, flip through it manually. Meantime, let me actually grab a drink. Yeah, it's kind of chilled. Enough white piece before using. Well, I don't have that white piece anymore, so let me take off that sticker. Yeah, because I finally got a new desk for down here, so I got myself my a little mini fridge. Let's see. A little desktop mini fridge. Ice cold drinks. I mean, they're not really ice cold, but they're cold enough. They chill. Ugh. I cannot believe it. Let me take a look if we got any anything on the Twitter while we're sitting here. Let's see, are you automatically signed in to me? Please tell me you're signed in. Maybe? Of course not. Of course not, so we'll have to take a look at the phone. But right now, Carolina just absolutely struggle. They can't get anything right now. They cannot get anything going. Every time they've tried something, it just has not worked. And I don't even know what to say for Carolina. I mean, other than make line changes, maybe consider swapping the goalie if he lets up a fourth. Maybe even consider it now, because if you lose this game, I mean, there's not really much else to go. You drop this game, you're kind of dropping the whole series. Because I don't see this team, the way they've been playing the last couple games, I don't see this team marching into Florida and winning 2 straight. if you're going to come back and have a chance to win, you got to come back after game 4. You got to come back to Carolina at a 2-2 series. At worst, if you're going to win this series. So, if a team comes out 3-1 after the Florida games, it's going to be, they're probably going to win it. I don't see a team winning down 3-1 when you have teams like this competing. So, as for Carolina, make changes now so that you don't have to win 2 in Florida. But again, I mean, Carolina just, other than the one drive they put together where they had that offensive push and they had a chance at that shorthanded goal, they just have not looked like they've been putting in full effort. And there's nothing else I could say about it because they just have not looked like they've been putting in the maximum effort they can. So, hopefully for their sake, they can get something rolling, something moving, something working, something functioning. But they're not looking like it. Hey, don't worry. I don't know if you don't worry about not being able to install updates. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, just absolutely incredible execution by Florida. They're doing everything right. Florida is doing everything right. So, I mean, everything that can go right has gone right. There's nothing else I can say. I mean, Florida is just dominant on the forecheck, dominant on the defense. Bobrovsky, absolutely dominant as always. They're up on the shots on goal department, or they're up on the shots on goal department, 5-0 or 5-3, and they've scored 3 times on those shots on goal. You can't ask for a better conversion rate than 60% of your shots going in the net. I mean, that's incredible. That is incredible for Florida. If you could shoot 60% of your shots on goal going in your average hockey game where you get 20-25 shots on goal, you're talking 12 goals a game. That's the rate they're putting in goals right now, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe that Carolina is struggling this bad, especially after the way last game went. I mean, you had to bounce back after last game. And in a game where you had to bounce back, all you did was just curl up and die. Sorry, curl up and die is not an option for you to win the cup. So, I don't believe it. Go back to 185. See if we have any update on the Pirates game. See if there's any word on when they're coming back. Let's see. Oh, they're still doing their things. Pickens in Dallas, let me get some popcorn for the fireworks show. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy to watch Dallas this year. Realistically, because they are either going to be set up for the best season they have had in quite some time, or they're going to be set up for a drama-filled season that is going to struggle everywhere and be just a drama-filled season that will tear the team apart from the inside out. And there's not really much in between. Because George Pickens, if he's playing well and he's playing with heart, and he has a quarterback he believes in, he's one of the best in the league. You know, he's one of the top young players in the league at the position. But if he's not, and he's checked out mentally, causing ruckus, he's going to be more of a distraction than he's worth. I mean, look what happened in Pittsburgh. He became a distraction, especially towards the end of the season. I think the game that really sold it for Pickens, ironically enough, was the game against Dallas, when he put "always effing open" on his eye black. So, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Oh, the odds are in the plus for Florida to get the next goal. I might have to take up on that, because I don't think Carolina gets a goal in this power play the way they've been playing. Let's see. Yeah, so I think Rod needs and let's see, not Lungo, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. Lundqvist, right? Shoot. What's his name? Yeah, Henrik Lundqvist. Lundqvist was saying that it's not on Anderson. You got to make changes more to the line as a whole. But I don't even know how you make those changes now. I mean, it's almost too late to make those changes. You're getting beat everywhere. Your team is not able to control the puck. Your team is not able to do what they need to do effectively or efficiently. They're not doing anything they need to do. And that's the problem. Like, passing, not an option. Puck control, not an option. Driving into the offensive zone with numbers, not an option. And I think a lot of that speaks to how well Florida is playing. The biggest thing I can say for Florida right now is they have been playing really well at choosing their opportunities. They're not sending everyone down the ice on every opportunity. Most of the time, they're sitting back. They've only taken, I think, maybe, 6 or 7 total offensive drives in that period where they sent everyone down. So they really have not been sitting there, sending everyone down every time you turn around, hoping to get a goal. That way, when Carolina gets the puck back on a bad run, there's like 3 Panthers sitting back that are ready to defend it. And Carolina can't get the numbers. So Carolina's going to struggle because you can suffocate the 1 or 2 people they have down there. So, and that's just a masterclass in Florida. And Florida's game planning, Florida's coaching, Florida's discipline in not sending everyone down every time. Because there's a tendency with some teams to say, we have the puck, let's go. And they're not. They're not sending everyone down every time you turn around. They're being choosy. They're being picky. And that's how you win games. By being picky, but not too picky. So. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. But yeah, here we are at the end of one, getting ready to go. Let's take a look into the NBA games while it's coming across the screen for the Western Conference Finals. OKC up 29-23 nearing the end of the first there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Again here, 3-0, Florida over Carolina, getting ready to start the second. And we're getting into baseball scores. So we have that pretty cool ticker, which I still can't get over the fact that ticker is automatically updating. I love it. I love it. I'm running a simple Python code in the background, so I can operate hands-free, and that ticker will update all night, which I love. I love it. It makes my job a lot easier, so I can focus on the game, the coverage, the play-by-play, the interactions with chat. I can focus on that and not have to worry about, ooh, let me check for any score update. My next step is to develop a nice little bot so I can turn around and say, hey, Doug bot, what's going on in the MLB right now? And then it speaks out to, oh, in the MLB, we have this game, and this just happened, and this game, and this just happened. This team's looking really good. So, I'm trying to work on coding that, which is been tough. But huge shout out to Doug once again for providing the open source code. And we are here at the beginning of the second. So here we go, getting ready to go. Carolina on the power play for another 30 seconds. P2. And let's see, there we go. There we go. But yeah, that's my next big step, is just be able to turn around and say, hey, Dougbot, what's going on in the MLB? Or what's going on in the NBA? And it just update and speak. So I've been using Doug's code on that. A huge shout out to him for the open source code. But here we go. Reinhart will not return tonight with a lower body injury. That is big for Florida, as Carolina trying to push it down ice, but Florida intercepts it, takes it away, and they got a chance here on a shorthanded. Gonna just let it go, leaving 10 seconds on the power play for Carolina. Not really enough time to get another push off. And not gonna get anything on the power play. Back to full strength they go. So here we go. The Canes still in the offensive end, but Florida Doing a good job of playing keep away. And there they go, sending it out. But Carolina has a chance. Shot, goal! He scores. Carolina finally getting a goal. Beautiful shot there. It was on a beautiful interception. I mean, that was a pick and score right there. Doesn't get much better than that. It does not get much better than that. It was an attempted pass, cross ice, that gets picked off and shot in. And I still can't catch who that was. Is that Aho? That was Sebastian Aho. Sebastian Aho right there. Able to pick off that puck. Cutting up right through the middle. Beautiful effort by him. And there it was. So just like that, Carolina back in it here. Let's see, Panthers taking a timeout. They're trying to see if there was offsides. Let's see. Oh, your banner crawl had the score before you saw it? Yeah, you know, it does that. It does that because the TV is about a minute behind. 30 seconds to a minute behind. So sometimes we'll catch that where it'll update up there before it updates down here or over there. But yeah, it'll do that because TV's behind. Florida's challenging? Let's see. Trying to review it for offside. Because a Florida offside nullifies the goal. Let's see. Yeah, they're challenging for an offside. If this does not go Florida's way, this could put Carolina in a huge momentum swing. They just got a goal, and then I believe they go on a power play for a failed challenge in the NHL, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. I haven't been able to watch much hockey, but I believe if a coach challenge is power play, isn't it? See? Yeah, Woodley do a power play. No goal. Wow. Wow. That shot on goal don't count now. So now Carolina needing to get something. That's a killer right there. That is a killer for Carolina. You think you finally get on the board just for it to be taken away. I mean, that is just tough. Insult to injury would be a Florida goal right here. I'm just saying. But the puck back into the offensive end for Carolina. Still having a chance here, passing around, trying to make something happen, but not seeming to get anything right now. Battling for possession in the near corner, going around to the outside. Carolina will get possession. Can they safely pass it around, though, is the question. Let's see. Passing around to the near side, and let's try to see who gets possession. It's battle on the board right now. And Florida will get the puck, but it's not cleared out. Attempting on a shot wide of the net. No good. And just like that, the puck does sputter into the neutral zone. Wow. Yeah, right now they're 15 seconds ahead of me right now. That's at 17:40 or 17:40. I'm at 17:50 right now. But anyway, trying to pass it around here. Carolina trying to get an opportunity. Shot, no go, and it goes out of play. So he had a shot, blocked by Bobrovsky. Second chance goes into the net, or into the netting. Out of play. We're looking at Walker right now. After taking a nasty hit by number 10. By Greer. Wow. But Carolina will get credit for a shot on goal for that. But here we go, passing it around. Let's see. Up to center ice. Florida sparring to try to get a chance. Huge physicality, which I love. Not going to allow for a shot. Now Carolina trying to get up into the offensive end. Let's see if they can do it. And it's going to be deflected. Trying to move the puck to the offensive end. Oh, man. And just like that, Florida has a chance in the offensive end. Can they do anything with it? And a shot towards the net. Not going to go home. And Carolina going to take this one into the offensive end. But it's a 2-on-3. Now it's a 3-on-5. But not going to seem to have anything going. Trying to generate some possession here. But Florida will send it out into the neutral zone. Man. And there's an icing. Icing on Carolina. Yowzers. So we'll see. We'll see. Also Sunday, don't forget to join me as well on Sunday. I'll be live for the Oilers game. Game 3. Looking forward to that one. I'm going to try to go live, especially for the Stanley Cup Finals. For the finals, I'm going to try to go live for just about every single game. Kind of my goal. But here we go. Carolina trying to make something happen to get the puck out, and they do. Passing it around wing to wing. Trying to generate possession. Can they? And it's going to be picked off, but deflected back. Carolina having possession. Passing it around to generate some sort of offensive opportunity. And Florida steals it right back. 4-on-3 chance right now. And they're going to call Panther offside. Man. So we'll see. Whew. We will see. All right, 16:09 left in the second. And here we go. Face-off going to be won by Carolina. Trying to pass it around, make some sort of offense happen. And an icing. Wow. Right now, I want to see Carolina get back into this. I want to see a good game. I want to see a fun, exciting game. And the Pirates are still in a rain delay. Why? And Florida having a chance off the draw. Going to take a shot at by Seth Jones. Not going to get home. Deflected. Trying to get some sort of offense continuing to go. And Florida still maintaining possession. Trying to pass it around here. Taking a shot at the net. Not going to get home. Still holding on to possession. Wow. And a deflection behind the net. Trying to see if Carolina can get this puck out of the danger zone. But there's Kachuk fighting for the puck. Goes back in behind the net of Anderson. Going to pass it around. And Carolina, with that, will clear it out. Now having a chance on the offensive side. But not trying to get possession back. But doesn't look like it's going to happen. So here comes Florida pushing down the ice. It is a 3-on-3. Going to dump it in. Oh, man. You got to make changes, Carolina. You got to make some sort of changes. Get something going. And here's an offensive push. Can you get the puck into the net? Not going to get home. Missing the net. A shot. Not going to get there. Come on, Carolina. Get some offense. So Florida going to be able to send that puck out and around. Carolina still trying to maintain possession, though. Still trying to keep it in the zone. Trying to battle for the puck on the near side corner. And there goes Florida with the puck. Passing it wing to wing. Having a shot. 2-on-1 shot. Not going to go home. Missing the net. And the puck goes clear out past center ice. We got John in the chat saying, hi, how's it going, John? How you doing tonight, man? How you doing? So here we go. The Panthers trying to get some offense of their own going. They've already had enough offense for tonight. Gonna take a shot at the goalie. Not gonna get there. Man. So here we go. Reinhardt is out for the remainder of the game. Keep that in mind for Florida. Oh, excuse me. Carolina now pushing out into maybe an icing. Not gonna get called for icing. So Forsley gonna pass it up. And Carolina having still possession. Gonna dump it around back behind Bobrovsky. With 13.5 to go in the second. Gonna pass it vertically, trying to get into the offensive end for Florida. Gonna go back in behind the net. Carolina is gonna maintain possession. Goes back to center ice, where Florida takes back over. Man. So let's see. Can Carolina get some offense going? They gotta get something. They gotta get something going. There's a 2-on-1. Oh no, 2-on-1 for Florida. Not going to get home. Thankfully, Carolina able to poke it away. But Florida still maintaining possession, having a chance. But Carolina able to get it away. Oh, nice hit at center ice there by Carolina. Shot towards Anderson is going to be glove saved. Wow. Lausterman not taking kindly to that hit. Wow. Wow. That was an unbelievable sequence right there. That was a beautiful hit at open ice there by Carolina. Just completely deleted his existence. Sent him out almost, Brew almost got sent halfway back from the red line to the blue line. Which is just crazy. By the way, how's the audio balance sounding? We sounding pretty solid, pretty balanced? Music not overpowering me too much? I want to make sure because I can't really monitor it. Well, I can monitor it, but then it's going to mess up all the other audio for the stream, and it would be horrible. It would be diarrhea for your ears. And I don't think anyone wants diarrhea for their ears. I know I don't. Let's see. Are the Pirates anywhere close to coming out of rain delay? Let's take a look at the local radar. There's not even anything that could produce thunder in the area. There's not even anything. The nearest thing is all the way out by Irwin. Like, you're way out of range of lightning there. Ay, ay, ay. If there's one thing they're good at in Pittsburgh, it's getting rain delays for, no reason. Ridiculous, man. I want to keep up with what the Pirates are doing. What's good? You're doing good, John. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Got the nice little new setup going on down here. We got the two setups. We got the setups for the video, editing, recording, all that stuff, and a new streaming setup, including a mic that I can go take it around town. I love that mic can do that. It is awesome. So here we go, looking at Nico Mikkola this postseason. Absolutely solid numbers. Averaging almost 20 minutes of ice time per game. And here we go. Don't forget as well, vote over in the poll if you haven't already in the chat as to who you think is going to win. We got the Florida Panthers and the Carolina Hurricanes in this one. We can get Nico Mikkola with 10:39 total ice time so far. Face off in the Panthers offensive end. Trying to generate some offense. Going to be taken away by Carolina. Can they outspeed Florida? It does not look like it. So Bobrovsky going to try to play around. SpongeBob reference. Yes, sir. Take it around town. Oh, man. I grew up on that show. But here we go. Florida with a great offensive chance here if they can muster anything from it. Ooh, come on. You go, Mikola, former St. Louis Blue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, John, who are you rooting for in these Stanley Cup playoffs? I want to hear who you're rooting for. I got a team, and I got a valid reason. I got a valid reason for the team I'm rooting for. But here we go. Florida with a chance. Trying to make something happen. Trying to send it in through Verhaeghe. Not going to get home. And a shot. Again, nice block there by Anderson. And the puck goes spittering away, but it's no icing. Waved off. So here we go. Florida taking it slow. Taking it slow. 11 shots on goal right now for the Panthers. And the Carolina Hurricanes fans getting antsy at that delay right there. So let's see. Can Carolina generate anything? Trying to get it out of the defensive end. And they do. They do manage to get out. But not with convincing. Oh, offside on Florida. I think Kachuk is from St. Louis, so I want Florida again. You know, I'm pulling for Edmonton. Normally, I wouldn't root for a Canadian team. If the Pens were in it, the Pens are my number one. They're my ride or die. But I did spend 4 years in Fort Wayne. And the Comets are the ECHL affiliate. Basically, the rejects of the NHL that feed into the Oilers. So, you know, they're kind of the closest thing I got to a hometown team left in the playoffs. Through a connection to a city I spent 4 years in watching their games. Though I might have to get down to Wheeling this winter to watch the Comets play there. Because they do go to Wheeling like 3 times. So I might have to get on down there a little bit. A couple times this year. A good reason, yes, sir. And not just because Edmonton's good. I want Edmonton to win because I actually have a connection to Edmonton. In a kind of roundabout way. So here we go. A shot there by Florida. Right on into the glove of Anderson. Did I graduate? Yes, sir. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I walked across that stage. Hold on. I got to be careful what I show because I don't want to dox myself. But I did get a screenshot from the live stream the college did. So if I go to collection on this device here as we keep an eye. All right, so here we go. I'll show the next kind of break of action. I'll show it. But here we go with Carolina maintaining the puck in behind the net. Thank you, John. Thank you. But here we go. Carolina trying to make something happen halfway through the second period, halfway through game 2. Bobrovsky gonna pick it off behind the net. But let's see. A little bit of a scuffle for the puck on the near side. And Carolina trying to maintain possession. Goes back in behind the net. Bobrovsky gonna hand it off to Schmidt. So here we go. Florida taking it very slow. And gonna send it out. And they're gonna get hit with icing. Congrats. Did you have a Steelers style on stage? I did not, but we actually only have 11 shots on goal, not 12. But that's proof. I did it. I did it. That's me. That's me walking across, hobbling across the stage in a boot. I'm in a boot. I'm in a walking boot, so I had to hobble across that stage in a boot as best I could. But yeah, here we go. Carolina trying to push it into the offensive zone. Goes back in behind Bobrovsky, who's going to try to get it off to a Florida Panther. He does. Sebastian Aho pass across. Has a chance on deflection, but not going to get home in Florida. Ooh, pass is going to be deflected, but anyway, they do get it out of the zone. You know anything about Jim B? I don't think he's streamed since the end of the CFL season. Hopefully he's all right, man. I have not personally been watching him, but I know you guys have always talked about him. But here we go. Carolina with a chance. Can they make something happen? No. Florida taking it away, trying to push up ice. I do appreciate Carolina this period. They are playing a lot more defensive and being picky, just like Florida was in that first period. Florida got their goals by being very picky and catching Carolina out of position. Carolina is trying to do the same here. Well, let's see. Still in the Florida offensive end. And puck goes out of play over the glass. Oh no, why the privilege? Oh, it's been getting better. I ended up making a new friend on campus about a week before graduation. His name was Ditch, and he was about 1.5 inches deep. Ended up breaking my foot. That was fun. A lot of fun. When you're trying to toss the football around, you end up collapsing into a ditch. Hearing 3 little knuckle pops and broken foot. That was not fun. Especially whenever you're having to move in a walking boot. And you're trying to move everything you have to move out. That's not fun. Would not recommend. But it is what it is, man. I've tried to crack a few jokes about it, have a little bit of fun with it. So, okay. There we go. That looks like it's a little bit better. Got the nice little hot filter. Carolina head coach Rod Brindamore played for St. Louis. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Well, let's see. Johnny took a break in November. Luke said he's seen him on Blue Sky. Okay. Well, at least he should be all right then. At least. Hopefully he's able to come back from that break soon for you guys, because I know you guys like to watch him. But take the breaks you need. I definitely appreciate that. Oh my gosh, the Pirates are still in rain delay. Why? They have to have an update as to when they're coming back. I'm pulling it up on Twitter. I don't care. I'm pulling it up on X. I want to see when they're coming back. At this rate, this game will end before the Pirates game. Let's see. Search Pirates. Nope, they don't even have an update as to when they're coming back on the ice or back on the field. It just says an hour ago, we have entered a rain delay. We will update you with more information as it becomes available. Not what I want to see. Although, John, I do have a couple of pretty cool things in the works for this coming season. I'm already implementing one of the cool things, and that is this ticker. This ticker is updated automatically, hands-free. I don't need to have any intervention in an update. I was able to develop a quick little Python script that checks for all the latest scores, updates the ticker accordingly, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I enjoy it. It's really nice. And now I'm working on developing a program that I can speak to it and say, like, hey, Dougbot, what's the latest MLB news? Or what's the latest update in MLB games right now? And it goes, ooh, Washington Atlanta going to extra innings. But anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm working on now. I'm using Doug's public code. Carolina with a couple chances, not gonna get home. Man. But yeah, I'm using Doug's public code to help me develop that, which will be pretty cool. If I can just turn around and say, hey, Dougbot, what updates can you give me from the current MLB games? And it just goes and talks. Yeah, there's updates automatically. I'll show you guys the code after the game. It's really cool. I've got a couple of programs I'm working on right now with Python. But anyway, Carolina with the chance in the offensive end. Can they make something of it? All right, pass around. Gonna get a shot off. Gonna be deflected off. And trying to keep it in the zone to Carolina. They do. Another shot, gonna go to Bobrovsky, and a second chance, not gonna get home again. Oh my gosh. But that was the pressure that they needed. They needed that pressure big time. But yeah, this updates automatically, so I don't need to actually go in and manually update all that stuff anymore. Go ahead and update this because Carolina now has 7 shots on goal. So here we go. Florida trying to push it into the offensive end. No scoring in the second period thus far. And a shot. Oh my gosh, I almost just jinxed it. Shot right to Anderson. Couldn't control the deflection. Had a wide open net. But here we go. Trying to make something happen. Gonna try to send it in for Carolina. Taking a shot. Carolina trying to make something happen, but not able to get it even to the net. Let's see. And just like that, Florida will be able to get the puck through the neutral zone, having a chance. And going to send it into the defensive end of Carolina. Man. So here we are. Trying to make something happen. And Florida, oh. We got a hand pass. Although I am going to call it now. If Florida wins this game, Carolina's winning the next game. I don't think either of these teams can win 3 straight on the other. But I still think Carolina loses the series if they lose. You know what? We got a little break in the action. But I don't have a good... well, we'll set it up here. Go ahead and copy what I need. Need to copy mic. Webcam. Go ahead and create a new source real quick. Oh, code. Okay, there we go. I delete those. Now I can add a source. This is pretty cool. Go ahead and add window capture, add source. Add a new source instead, Visual Studio. Go ahead and find it. Where is Visual Studio? Visual Studio. There we go. That's the brains of the operation. Go ahead and oh, I've been revealed. Yeah, this is the brains of the operation here. Operating everything. Yeah, this is the one. So it goes through and does everything it needs to do. Automatically runs down in here. You can see when it's updating. It's updating every 10 seconds. If it doesn't crash because of this. It might be crashing because of this. But yeah, that's the code right there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. But anyway, let me go back into the NHL because we are back with some more action. Transitions, yes sir, yes sir. I've learned a lot. I have learned a lot about Streamlabs and how to use it. Have you not noticed the this thing that goes around me? I found a way to get a couple of those assets, which are pretty cool. Pretty cool. But here we go, Carolina with a chance shot on Bobrovsky. Gonna be deflected by Sergey. And let's see. Yeah, we got the cool little transitions. We got all the other stuff. We got the automatic updating up here. I'm working on developing that chatbot so I can just say, hey, Dougbot, what's the latest update on the current MLB games? And then it goes and says, like, you know, Juan Soto's at the plate in this game, and they're down 7-0. Or, you know, oh, could Brian Hay or what's his name? I don't know. O'Neal Cruz is up to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're down 25-0 against the I don't know, the Rockies. So, you know, I'm working on developing that, which will be it'll be pretty cool, I think. Let's see. Carolina trying to maintain possession here into the offensive end after winning the faceoff. Gonna go back in behind the net. Oh, man. Carolina able to do a little bit to keep it in, but Florida doing everything they can to get it out. And they will. So here we go. Carolina taking the puck into the offensive end. Going to clear it in back in behind the net. Trying to send it around. And looks like Carolina has a chance at getting this puck back. But Florida contesting heavily for it. Oh, man. Again, Carolina needs to get something going now. I know there's a lot more is going on screen before it was just viewing the scoreboard. I figured I'd mix up a little bit. Add a lot more visual stimulus. A little bit of a dashboard kind of thing. You got me in the middle. You got the scoreboard down below. Ticker up top. The ticker has been there for a while, but now it's automated. And then I didn't have anything else to throw over there. It was empty, so I'm like, we'll throw chat over there. Why not? What have I got to lose? Here we go. A chance for Carolina. Oh, they had a 2-on-1, but they weren't able to get it in. Wow. Carolina trying to keep it in, but Florida able to maintain possession and send it out. Let's see. Fans are out there chanting, shoot the puck. So they only have 7 shots on goal, down 3. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. You only got 7 shots on goal. Here we go. Back in behind Bobrovsky. Come on. Mikula able to pick it up. Going to send it back and around. And Carolina able to take possession. But let's see. 2.5 to go in the period. Pirates are still in a rain delay. Are you kidding me? They've been in a rain delay for over a period and a half of play. But here we go. Back on the near corner in the Carolina defensive end. They're going to try to send it out. And it's picked off right in the middle ice by Florida. Going to dump it in. Oh, man. Let's see. Greer trying to get the puck out. Passing it around to the near side. Shot. Not going to get there. Nice deflection in front of the goalie. Now here we go. The chance. It's a 1-on-2. 3-on-3. Chance to shot. No. Unable to make the pass shot. Oh my gosh, Carolina. What are you doing? I'm not even rooting for you in your pain to watch. Oh man. This is tough. They're all chanting, shoot the puck. And Florida sends it to the other end of the ice. Man. But here we go. Florida having a chance. It's a 2-on-2 on the near side. Swinging around, trying to make something happen. Passing out to the near corner. Pass on over to the near side. Shot at the goal. Not going to get there, going wide. And under a minute to go in the second period. Oh, man. So here we go. Ekblad trying to pass it up through. Wide of the net. Trying to get around and shot in there. And it's a goal. Bennett with the goal. Carolina, we need to have a conversation, buddy. Carolina. What in the absolute hell do you think you're doing? You're not playing hockey, that's for sure. They're out shooting you 2-1, and their goal percentage is ridiculous against you. They're scoring at almost 30%. 30%. You give them a goal, and there's about a almost a 30% chance that it's a goal. You get a shot, it's about 30% chance it's a goal. Ridiculous. Oh, never mind. It's a 25% chance because there's 16 shots on goal. But still, Carolina trying to pass it around and get the puck out of danger because you got to act fast. But your puck control is just not there. I think Carolina has lost. I forgot the exact number. I think it's around 10 conference games in a row. Wow. That is tough. And that goal is going to take us right on into the end of the period. 2-1, end of the period. Wow. Wow. That was just incredible. That was just incredible as to how bad they were playing. Oh, finally, we get an update. The rain delay will end. The game will begin again about 10 o'clock for the Pirates. Let's check in on the NBA game. Or are they at... Oh, no, they're at halftime. Never mind. Never mind. Doesn't think the last time they won the Cup. Haven't won a conference championship game since. That is incredibly embarrassing. Incredibly embarrassing. Ugh. Wow. I don't believe it. I honestly just don't believe it. So we'll have to see. Oh man. Let's see what else we can dive on into, because right now there's not a lot going on. Man. I just cannot believe how much Carolina is struggling. Like, honestly, it is embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing. Oh, the NFL is replaying a game between the Oakland Raiders and the Baltimore Colts. 1977 on NFL Network. Huh. But yeah. I don't have words for Carolina. I mean, like, it's ridiculous. Well, so there's 13 games. That seems high. That's 3 sweeps in this round in a row. Yeah, but I mean, and 2. Let me go ahead and actually update that real quick. Let me take a look. Let me take a look here. I could look at it on my phone real quick. Let me see. Carolina Hurricanes. Playoff game log. And we can actually count it. Hurricanes playoff game log. Let's see. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, lost in conference semifinal. Lost in conference finals in 23. Where they got swept by Florida. That's 4. Then we go into conference finals in 2019. where they got swept by the Bruins. That's 12. Oh, that's 8 in a row. Lost in conference finals in 2009. Yeah, it's 12 games. 13 after last night. It is. They got swept in 2009 by the Penguins. They got swept by the Bruins in 2019. And in 2023, they got swept by the Panthers. So it is right. They've only been to this series 3 times. This is the 4th time since their last cup win. And of those, they have lost the last 13 games. Tonight very likely makes 14 the way this team is playing. They are playing like they have no heart. They are playing like they have no soul. They are playing like a team that knows that they are defeated. I mean, they had a couple of chances in that period, but again, they just weren't able to convert on them. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just they just have not been able to convert at all. So I don't believe it. It is insane to see how Carolina struggle here. Carolina's conference, I mean, honestly, their conference championships are like the Leafs in the playoffs. I'm sorry, I went there. And I'm scared for the Pittsburgh Steelers because the Leafs have been doing what the Steelers have been doing for the last 10 years, but been doing it for the last, 20 years. So, yeah, John, it's incredible. It is incredible and embarrassing all at the same time. I can't believe it, you know? The fact that the Canes can be so dominant in the regular season. So dominant in the season, so dominant in the first 2 rounds. And yet lose this badly when it comes to the playoffs. Amazes me. Amazes me. Oh yeah, I got a new keyboard, by the way, today. I got myself a new keyboard in the mail. It charges via USB. I've never seen this before. It's a keyboard that charges. You have to charge your keyboard. Don't forget to plug in your keyboard at night, or else you might not be able to type in the morning. But aesthetically, I mean, I love this keyboard. Like, I love it. Like, I love the aesthetic. Like that backlight. Oh my gosh. Absolutely incredible. And it's not too bright, but not too dim. But anyway, some teams just can't win this time of year. I know. And I know how it feels being a Steeler fan too. You know, growing up a Steeler fan, I grew up after the Super Bowls. I grew up in a time where all we would do is go to the playoffs and lose. And it's painful. It's tough. It's embarrassing. It's everything, any adjective, any bad adjective you can throw, it probably describes that. Painful, tormenting, embarrassing, anything like that matches. So, I mean, there's nothing I can really say. It's just, it's bad. It is so bad. So, well, keyboard, I've not seen one that charged. I know, I was caught off guard too. It came in the mail, and I saw it came with this cord. USB-C on this end, USB on this end. I didn't realize on the Amazon listing it actually charges. I'm looking at the keyboard and I see that, and I'm like, is that what I think it is? Do I need to plug in my keyboard every night now? I do. I do. But it's still, I mean, I needed a new keyboard because on my Logitech Wave, by the way, the Wave is the best keyboard I've ever had. Hands down. I will die on that hill. But I couldn't find a Wave at a reasonable price that was not refurbished. I didn't want to buy a refurbished keyboard for my new keyboard. Because you never know what you're going to get with them refurbished models. So I took the jump, went to this one. It was only like $30 on Amazon too. Like 26 bucks, I think was what it was. So I took the jump on it. Because my Logitech Wave, it had a broken backspace. Some keys were somewhat sticking, and the backspace just was not working at all. So I'm like, yeah, I can't deal with not having a backspace. I need a backspace. I can't just do delete every time you turn around. So yeah. Well, while we have a minute, I shall be right back because I need to use the bathroom before. All right, who's ready to watch a Carolina comeback? I am back and ready to roll. Also, while I am here, while we're kind of in the middle of a period, I will, I have to chill out a little bit. If you guys are enjoying, smash like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I'm going to be covering a lot of the rest of the playoffs. It's going to be a bit sporadic, so you might want to turn on the bell so you get notified. Also, tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, Flip of Fate for Week 2 will be dropping. So, I'm going to be dropping that every 4th day. It's going to take us all the way into August. But episode 2 is already recorded. It's edited. I just got to upload it, and I'm going to schedule it tonight, so it's uploaded tomorrow. And then I get to begin work on episode 3. By the way, there are some teams in episode 2 that are 2-0 that you wouldn't expect. So, you might want to check it out. Just saying, maybe your team that you don't have any hope for this year is 2-0 according to Flip of Fate. So, But anyway, let's get back to business here and start talking hockey. At least as much as we can. And in the meantime, let's see. I think the Pirates game should be back. I'm going to kind of see if it is. So, guide. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Oh, they're back. So we'll see. Well, I'll kind of watch this game while we wait for the period to end, or end of period to end. So we'll see. Let's see. What number is this? This is 179. Okay. Good to know. Meanwhile, going back over to hockey, because, that's what we're here for. Waiting on the 3rd period of play to begin, where Carolina needs to get something going. If Carolina cannot get anything going this period, I mean, they're done for the series. I cannot believe that Carolina would lose 16. They're going to win a game this series. There's no way they're going to get swept. No way. No way. If that happens, I will eat my shorts. Although not really, because I don't eat shorts. But you don't know that. Maybe I will eat my shorts. Man. I don't know. I don't know. So we're getting ready to go. Okay. So looking at the busy bets for this game, nothing's happening. Nothing's hitting except for Kachuk with a point. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's see. Paging Dr. Armstrong. Oh boy. But yeah, I'm just hoping that this period, this third period gets a little bit better. I want to see more competition, man. I want to see more competition. So we'll see. We'll see. I want to see a competitive period, man. I really want to see a competitive period. So we'll see. Oh, there's not. Okay. Most TV remotes used to have a last on. Go flip between channels easy. But apparently not anymore. End of third? The bot glitched. End of third. Oh, game over. 4-0. That's a fun little thing during the trip or during the flip. It's that end of third. We're getting ready for the third period here. Not end of third, believe it or not. I know, I'm shocked too. We're getting a whole extra period of play because it's the end of third, but we're playing the third again. But yeah. Oh, nope. I don't want to move it. No. I don't want to move you. There we go. That's where I want to be. So let's see. Let's get some action going in this period. Oh. No, I might have to try those Taco Bell nuggies. Those actually kind of look pretty good. But I don't know. Problem is, I don't know where to go for a Taco Bell because I'm not really a big Mexican food guy. So I don't really go for, like, I'm not really a big taco guy, not really a big like Mexican food guy. So I don't really go for like Taco Bell. So it's different. I might need to give it a try. Those nuggets do look pretty good. Huh. But we'll see. We shall see. I'm already on 120. Why am I trying to go back to 120? Let's see if I can catch maybe a pitch or two of Pirates baseball. Oh, let's see. The Pirates have first and third with 2 outs. Thing. Oh, we're getting ready here for the third period. And here we go, ready for third period action between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers. The Panthers entering this period with a massive 4-0 advantage, and they have just been playing absolutely dominant. So let's see. Start a third period, 4-0. And oh yeah, I forgot they do the woo! Woo! Like we do at Comets games, bro. So here we go. Carolina winning the opening draw for the third period. Gonna try to send it around the net. And the fans are already up in arms. As Florida going to push it into the offensive end, going to dump it around the goalie. And let's see. Carolina getting possession, clearing it out into center ice, trying to get some offense going is Carolina. Can they get it? Goes right beside Bobrovsky. And the Canes are going to try to generate something out of this. Going to take a shot at Bobrovsky. And it's going to be frozen for a face-off. Also, they did award Florida that 6th goal, or 16th shot on goal. So we got to update that. All right. So Reinhardt, again, not going to be in for this third period for Florida. So we'll see. Face-off in the Carolina offensive end. This could be a critical face-off here. But Carolina failing to win it, but they do get possession. Can they do anything with it? Does not look like it, as Florida will immediately take back over and shove the puck through center ice. Oh, man. Come on, Carolina. I want to see some offense out of you. We saw 2 goals out of you on Tuesday. Gonna take a shot. Goes right off his teammate's backside. Man. And Florida on a one-on-one shot. Gonna be deflected and frozen by Anderson. All right. No denying that was a shot on goal. That was a one-timer. Beautiful one-timer attempt. But Anderson playing really strong. So we'll see. We'll see what Carolina can do. Hopefully Carolina can get something going, because I want to see a game that's somewhat close down the stretch. Let's see. Let me go ahead and quick. All right, so here we are as Jankowski is ready to take the face-off for Carolina. Down by 4. This is a critical time. Can they get something going? Well, Florida wins the face-off in the offensive end. Shot to Anderson, and it is saved on the one-timer and frozen. All right, that's an 18 shot on goal for Florida. Low shooting game, I have to say, kind of on both sides, but Florida ramped up in the second period. It was 5-3 after 1. But ironically enough, the period that had 8 total shots on goal had 3 goals. And 3 times the amount of goals the period that had way more shots on goal. And here we go, trying to pass it around back in behind the net. Florida has the chance to get possession, but we got a little bit of a fight for the possession over there on the far corner. Gonna take a shot for Florida as they get possession, blocked. And Florida trying to shove it back in. Once again, we have a fight for possession on the near corner. Backing around to the outside. Carolina has a chance to snag possession right here. And they do, slowly, but they do. They're trying to send it around, and the pass is failed. And they get icing. Hey. This is just brutal. This is just almost brutal. So here we go. 18-10 left in the game in regulation. And Florida trying to make some more offense happen to take a 5-0 lead. And the puck goes skittering away back into the defensive end of Florida, who's going to try to take it back up through the offensive end. And it goes back behind the net of Carolina, where Carolina will take back over. But Florida being aggressive, trying to poke that puck away. And let's see. Another icing. Wow. Wow. So let's see. Man. It's incredible. Panthers have scored 21 goals. 21-4, outscoring opponents in the last 4 road games. Absolutely incredible stat there. Including Bennett with 2 goals and assists tonight. As Carolina wins the faceoff, trying to take it into the offensive end, but Florida going to try to put a stop to it. And the puck is back in the defensive end of Florida. Going to try to send it out. And let's see. Back in behind Anderson. Going to pass it around in the near corner. Goes through center ice, passing it up and through for the Canes. Oh, man. Carolina's just not looking like they have it all together right now. At all. But we'll see. Carolina trying to make something happen here as the puck goes back into their defensive end. They're going to get an ice. No, they didn't get an icing call. But we had a bit of a fight at the bench. Interesting scenario. They didn't even show it on TV. There was a bit of a fight in between the benches. And they're stopping play right now for a bit of an aggressive hit. AJ Greer going to the sin bin for that hit. Yeah, for tripping. There it goes. So here we go. Carolina with a chance on the power play. Can they convert? This is the second chance on the power play tonight. And they're playing, oh, what's the name of that song? Twilight Zone. Yep, I know that one. I played NHL Slapshot, bro. I played that on the Wii. Oh my, what was that? Carolina. You had to stumble back and trip over yourself. Now you're giving Florida a chance on the shorthand. Oh my gosh. Carolina is an absolute train wreck right now. Oh man. Carolina is just a train wreck. Wow. Wow. I just don't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, I'm not even rooting for Carolina. I'm just at a loss of words. And you can't control the puck. Puck control is just non-existent, sort of. Puck control is just non-existent. Bobrovsky able to make a save. Puck gets shot out. Oh, gonna keep it in. Let's see. Can the Canes do something here? 45 seconds left on the power play. Gotta make something happen here. You don't make something happen here, you're already more toast than you are. Let's see. Trying to pass it around. The Canes with 30 seconds left on the power play. Takes a shot wide of Bobrovsky. And out of play. What in the world is going on? I mean, this is almost ridiculous for Carolina. Like, I just cannot believe what I'm seeing. Like, honestly, it is brutal. So here we go, the face-off in the offensive end, passing it around, shot! And it's wide. You gotta hit the net if you're gonna make a shot. And now Florida has a chance. It's 3-on-3 going to the other end. 15 seconds left, and Florida's gonna kill it. Back into the neutral zone, playing keep away from Carolina for the end of this power play. And just gonna dump it to end it off. There we go, full strength. Man. So let's see. Trying to send it up through. Carolina having a chance. But the Florida defense is going to do a great job at breaking it up. Man. And they get the icing. I just don't believe it. It is incredible as to how struggling this game is. Wow. So here we go. 14.5 remaining in the period. And the Canes have a chance in their offensive end. Gonna take a shot. Not gonna get home. Oh my. Carolina has lost 13 straight. They're trying to make it 14 straight the way they're playing tonight in the conference finals. Not quite a record I'd be going for if I were the Canes. And Florida, oh no, Florida has a chance. It's 2-on-1. It's 2-on-1. Oh, nice block there by Carolina to break it up. Basically prevent the shot. They were going to try to do a pass and score. Couldn't get the pass because the pass was blocked. Bobrovsky going to have a nice little deflection there of a long shot sent his way. And Tkachuk, oh my gosh, they're getting into it behind the goal again. Carolina's having to play chippy because they can't play well. Huh, it almost looks like it's Tuesday night all over again. Surprise, surprise. So, we'll see. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. It is insane what we're watching right now. Carolina just cannot get anything firing. Everything they're doing is just a struggle. I mean, I don't even know if they could even skate right now. I've seen a lot of them floundering around on the ice, flopping around like a fish. It is incredible the amount of incompetence I'm seeing right now in Carolina. The amount of struggle and incompetence I'm seeing is just, it's up here. It's insane. I don't believe it. So, hopefully for their sake, they can get something. Something. Oh, Pirates are still on the bottom of the 6th. See if we can get a little look-see real quick. It does not look like it. They are at commercial. Alright, 120. There we go. Back here for the game. OKC is taking that game by storm in the NBA. And they're being dominant. But we are back here for game 2 in Carolina. Carolina's just been getting pummeled. I mean, they've been lying down to die. They have been lying down to die. And even they couldn't even score a goal right because Florida was offside. Like, that right there, that no goal epitomizes Carolina this series. They can't even score right because Florida manages to be offside. Like, that is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Like, they can't even score a goal right without Florida intervening and stopping it. So we'll see. There we go, trying to make something happen. Carolina with a shot wide of Bobrovsky. Trying to make something happen. Florida backing around the corner, trying to move the puck up. And it goes through the neutral zone, trying to keep it back as quickly as possible as Carolina. And it looks like Florida is going to get possession. Now it's a 2-on-2. Trying to make something happen. It's a 2-on-4. Trying to shoot it in. Not going to be able to get there. Broken up by the Canes as they're going to try to move up through the ice. And it goes to the back corner where Florida takes back over. Oh my gosh. Come on, Carolina. Get some offense going. I want to see you guys score. Doesn't look like we're going to see that, though, the way they're playing. They finally hit double-digit shots on goal with 10. 10 shots on goal. That's it. That's it. I mean, Carolina is playing. Oh, shot there. Going to go off of Bobrovsky. That was a good opportunity. Just couldn't bring it in. Kane's got to get something moving and quick. Don't just waste time back in behind your net. Come on. Move. The fans are getting rowdy about it too. You got to move. You can't score a goal from behind your own net. Oh, there's a chance. It's a one. Oh, nope. We're falling back into a default offense. Kane's trying to hold on. Shot from the corner. Off of Bobrovsky. And the puck is going to go back into center, or back into the neutral zone, where Florida's going to try to take back over. And as we cross the 12-minute mark, Florida is going to have possession. Flipping it up, flipping it high, and it hit the scoreboard. Oh boy. Wow. Game 2 tomorrow for the Oilers and Stars. Game 3 on Saturday for this series. And then on Sunday, I'll be live once again for Stars-Oilers Game 3. So, you might want to tune into a game that I'm going to be actually invested in. Wanting to see the Oilers win. So, we'll see. Trying to pass around back in behind the net. Bobrovsky going to pass off to one of his teammates. Puck is on the near corner trying to fight for possession of Carolina, but it's not really going their way. And Florida sends it out to center ice where Carolina has to wait. They're going to dump it in. Trying to make something happen. And here comes Florida trying to move it in through center ice. Oh, Carolina maybe have a chance. Shot to Bobrovsky and not going to get there. But that was another good shot on goal. Now they're starting to get quality shots off, but the problem is you got to get more shots off than this. So let's see. Trying to see what Carolina can do. Puck goes back. Bobrovsky going to try to handle it out to his own guy. And Carolina maintains possession of the back of the zone. Tries to take a shot in. Deflects off bodies. And it's into the corner up the far side. So here they are back into the neutral zone on the near wall, near board. Trying to push it up into the offensive end where Florida takes back possession. And we got a little scuffle going on there. Between number 27 and, that's a whole team scrawl. Sebastian Aho getting involved with it with Nico Mikkola. Ooh. Marchand was trying to get in, but he was being restrained from getting in on it. Marchand's a fighter, man. He is a fighter. Wow. Let's see. Watching the collision that started it. Okay, that was an uncalled for hit. And then over here you see Sebastian Aho hitting Lindstrom, I think it was. And then Mikkola gets into it. Marchand just completely takes out number 4. Completely uncalled for on that. Like, just completely cross-checks him out through the back. That is... Wow. The Marchand going to the box. No, he's not going to the box. I thought he would have gone to the box for that. But Carolina Canes will be on a power play as a result of that. Carolina is 0 for 2 with only 1 shot on power plays tonight. That has to change. This, right now, right here, this needs to be your spark if you're going to win. If Carolina's going to win, this is where you start. Trying to pass it through, but the pass is no good. What are you doing, Carolina? What are you doing? You can't pass. You can't. Oh, my gosh. The Carolina going to try to shove it in. Puck goes clear out. One-on-one breakaway shot by Florida. Not going to get home. There's a lot of players like that. Yeah, I mean, they are brutalizers. Who's on the power play? Florida's taking shots at the net now. We almost saw Florida get a shorthanded goal. Who's on the power play? Is it Florida or Carolina? It says Carolina, but Florida's playing like they're on the power play. Oh my gosh, 25 seconds left on the power play, and it was spent almost entirely in Florida's offensive end. And a shot going to be deflected before it even gets to the net for Carolina. And the puck goes out of the zone. What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Wow. Passing it around over to the outside to the Bobrovsky. Not going to get home. 3, 2, 1. Power play over full strength. And now they're 0 for 3 with one shot on power plays tonight. Wow. They're trying to make something happen. Carolina trying to keep the puck in the offensive end. Got it, Bobrovsky. It's nice stop. But Bobrovsky does let it go back out. Not iced. So here we go. Carolina trying to maintain possession in the offensive end. Can they maintain? Can they do it? Trying to take a shot, and it's going to be iced. We're seeing a little bit of extracurricular out there. Man, this is brutal. This is brutal. You know why you're still watching this? Hey, when I stream a game, I try to follow it through to the end. So, but we're also keeping an eye on the Buccos game that's occasionally scrolling across our screen up here. Actually, it's gonna be scrolling up next. I think. Yeah, Milwaukee 5. Okay. Oh, 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th. You know what? While they're at commercial, let's go over to 179. See if we can see a little bit of Pirates baseball. While we're oh, they're in. They're back. Wow, that was a beautiful play by the catcher. A bunt. Whoa! A bunt that the catcher caught. That's insane. The Milwaukee player bunts it, pops it up. Catcher catches it, and then throws out the runner having to tag up at second for a double play. That is not a Pirates play. That is not a Pirates play. I think that should be coming back from commercial now. Pretty soon. But yeah, I am going to see if I can find that shot though, because I might have to make a short on this channel to explain Carolina's conference championship in a nutshell. Why did the music stop? There we go. Because that is just Carolina's playoffs in a nutshell. Carolina's series in a nutshell so far has been that goal that they got taken off the board. They get a goal, and it gets taken off because Florida was offside. Like, bro, you can't get much worse than that. Oh, why'd the goal get taken off the board? The other team was offside. That is still, it's crazy. Oh wait, no. Wait, were they offside or were they offside? I don't know. It was a very weird. Well, let's see, passing around. Carolina trying to make something happen. Oh, 7.5 to go left in this absolute slaughter. I think I was thinking about it wrong. I think I heard it wrong. When I said it, it didn't make sense. They were looking to see if someone touched it, and I think they were able to deem that someone. It had to have been the Carolina player that touched it. But anyway. Oh, Barnsham with a chance. Broken stick for Carolina, trying to prevent a goal. Oh, great. Penalty coming up for Carolina. Gonna be slashing or something like that. Oh boy. Go. Playing the puck with a broken stick.
The seasons turn and change just like your mind.
Yep.
The sun gives into the moon.
Burns did not let go of the broken stick. He tries to deflect it, and it's a penalty.
Time continues marching. It's slowly.
Someone's shouting out to Ekblad. I couldn't hear exactly what he said. I heard him faintly. Ekblad, you're bad, yeah. So Florida now with a chance. Shot. Not going to get home, but still having the chances. This is going to be 5-0. This game's going to be 5-0. Let's see. Let's see. Properties. And a shot. Are you? Yeah, there it is. 5-0. 5-0 Florida. Wow. Let's see there. Let's take a look at that goal again. Right where it needed to be. No time to react. Ekblad on the shot. Gets deflected in by Barkov, so he's going to get credited with the goal. At least I think Barkov's getting credit for the goal. I think he touched it. Wow. Yep, he gets credit for the goal. So here we go. Carolina needs to make something happen here. Fans are leaving en masse here in Carolina. Taking a chance at the shot, but unable to get it to the net. Oh my gosh, Carolina. And there's icing. Oh. Come on, Carolina. At least make a goal so we can say it looked close. Come on. Well, let's see. Trying to make something happen here as Florida is trying to send it back out again. Carolina maintaining possession, fighting with Florida for it. Ultimately, the Panthers will send it out. Of course. Florida now having possession back in behind the net. Waiting for a line change. And let's see. Fans are getting rowdy because they're wasting a lot of time behind that net. Let's see. Marchand trying to work up there, and Carolina is able to do a little bit of manipulation there to get that puck out of there. At some point, you got to think, does Carolina pull the goalie? Down 5 with 4 to go. I don't know that you pull the goalie, but you might to try and see if you can get something to make it a respectable score. Because 5-0 and 6-0 don't really look much different on the score sheet. And there is a deflection. Oh man. I don't even know what to say for Carolina. I mean, they're playing like a team that's already eliminated. They're playing like a team that season's already over. They're playing like a team that's done, that's checked out. They've booked their vacations to Cancun already. Just like the Steelers in the playoffs. This round for Carolina is almost like the Steelers in the playoffs at all. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Carolina trying to make something happen. And Florida's hunting for the 6, taking a shot wide of the net. Oh my word. Oh my word. What are you doing? Just, oh my gosh, Carolina, just try to make it look somewhat competitive. Oh my gosh. Rod, what are you doing, man? The Hurricanes made landfall. The Hurricanes petering out quicker than you could say hurricane. I mean, there's nothing else to really say. It's just that bad. It's almost worse than Pirates baseball. Ugh. Man. I don't even know anymore. Like, it is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ugh. Ugh. Well, let's see. There's no one left in Pittsburgh. Took a look at their game. There's no one left in there. That is so sad. The Pirates' attendance numbers this year. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find their attendance by game, because it is disgustingly bad. By game 2025. Let's see. So right now, their average attendance is only 16,000 fans a game. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. It's about half of what it was when they were in the playoffs. That building was empty. Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, this building right here, Lenovo Center, looks almost as empty as PNC Park does right now. And that's horrible. I'm sorry, that is horrible. So here we go. Florida taking possession. 6 team with 5+. Wow. 6 team ever with 5+ goals in 4 consecutive road games in Stanley Cup playoff history. Wow. Florida's looking scary right about now. They are putting up goals every time you turn around. Ugh. So here we go, trying to send it in. Carolina, fortunately, they able to deflect it away. But still, Florida is not done trying to make a shot. It does not look like Carolina's going to pull the goalie, which I think is a fair assessment. And going back over towards the goalie. And let's see, 2 shots on goal. Surprisingly for Carolina. So let's see. I mean, I don't even know where you'd go if you're Carolina. I don't even know where you go. I mean, it's that bad. You're letting up goals on 25% of your shots. And just like that, shot gets blocked before it even gets to the net. Now Florida going to dump it in, and thankfully we only have a minute left to go in this mess. Thankfully. Carolina just trying to make it respectable. I mean, I think if you're at this point, you just try to end it out. You gotta just end it out, because there's no way. Yeah, just end it out for Carolina. Taking it behind the net, flinging it up around on the end around, all the way around the corner, no icing. Passing it around. Florida with the puck. 16 is still very low. Carolina just could not get shots off on goal, like, at all. So here we go. Trying to make something happen with this. 15 seconds to go. 14, 13, 12. We're at 10 seconds to go. Carolina just letting this clock burn out. Honestly, just let it happen. It's over. 3, 2, 1. Final. And Milwaukee's... Oh my gosh, Milwaukee just won that game. Just like that, the big F comes across the screen. It is 5-0 final. 20-17 shots on goal is going to be your final tally here in this one, with Florida getting a dominant 2-0 series lead now. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, Florida right now has outscored Carolina 10-2 in 2 games. That is embarrassing for Carolina. They better use that as fire to win in Florida. They better use that to win in Florida, but I don't know that Carolina comes back and wins the series. If I'm being honest, I don't think Carolina, the way they're playing hockey right now, they'll go in and win 1 game, because Florida's going to have an off game. That's almost a given. Sweeps almost never happen. But it could. But anyway. Alright, we'll see you later, John. Have yourself a great night. But, like, for Carolina, I see them coming back to Carolina for Game 5, down 3-1. You're not going to win them both in Florida. So you got to win 1 game in Florida and then win the last 3 straight. That's a tall order for this team. Especially playing the way they've been playing. I don't know that I have trust in Carolina at all right now to do much of anything. Looking forward to Game 3. I mean, who do you put in goal? Who do you put in goal? If we look back at who was in goal these last couple games, I'm pretty sure it was Anderson last game too. Let's see here. Goalie, Carolina, Game 1. Yeah. Anderson's been the goalie for these 2 games, and he's let up 10 goals in 2 games. You gotta sit him. You gotta sit him for Game 3. You can't let a guy that's let up 5 goals a game on average continue to be the guy. He's not. He's in a funk right now. Bench him for 1 game. Bring in the backup. Let him start, and have Anderson think and get his head out of his butthole and back into the game. I mean, I'm harping on Carolina a lot because they got to do better. Florida, I can't really say much because Florida's doing incredible. They're playing amazingly on the forecheck. They're playing amazingly up-tempo, playing physical hockey, which is giving them opportunities. So there's nothing really to say about Florida. The big thing is Carolina here, and Carolina needs to figure out what's wrong with them, and quick. This series easily gets out of hand. If they're down 3-0, it's over entirely. It's completely over. You're not going to pull off the reverse sweep on Florida. It's not going to happen. Look what happened to Edmonton last year. Edmonton last year tried in the finals. Couldn't do it. The way Carolina's playing, they ain't playing like no Edmonton. So, you got to think that for Carolina, if you lose Game 3, it's over. So, I honestly don't know what even to say at this point because Carolina's just screwed. They are just screwed entirely. So, anyway, that is going to do it for me tonight. If you guys did enjoy, smash like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Again, Flip of Fate will be releasing for week 2 of the NFL season tomorrow at noon. So, Eastern time, I should say. So make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when that